All right. Awesome. I think we're good. Hello, and welcome to the stream. For those of you who are watching offline, today we're going to be doing another illustration for Artfight. Specifically, this week we are going to be... Who are we attacking again? It's written down in the description, I'm pretty sure. Let me just look at my bookmarks real fast. We are going to be attacking towboats and Kofshi. Yeah. This one's gonna be warrior cat themed because I thought it'd be fun. One's very obviously I think from the description, kitty living in a big city, used to anyway. So, looks like, based on the collar and whatnot, in Warrior Cat universe, this one would be a kitty pet. And then, Shellfleck, that one is labeled, that one's labeled Warrior Cat, not specific to any clan that I can see. Something part of a clan of sort. So then I think it'd be really fun to do a gray paw and Rusty moment where just eyes meeting each other from across. It'll be very silly. So I don't quite have an idea for... Oh, my tablet's working this week, thankfully. So... so I don't have to use this like a cursed screen anymore, and I can have full access to my other two screens. It's great! We could do the very obvious picket fence leading down, and then big tree. Could do that. I feel like I've seen that image before, though. Maybe by Ninja. No idea. That framing feels very familiar to me for some reason. We could do something completely opposite, where instead of... This is a kind of balance. This is a balance between nature and people. So we could either do a complete I'm lost in the woods help, or we could also do a how did I get into the city? Please let me go. That one could be interesting. I feel like if we're in the city, please let me go, we need to have panic. Looking down. There's garbage everywhere. Strewn about. Poor guy. He's like tie-dyed. And then we could have like a balcony over here. That one of them is sticking their face through. Hello, Ant! Welcome to the stream. Currently thumbnailing some ideas for the illustration. Hello, Chris.
Do we have any friends yet?
We have one, at the very least. I'm not sure if there's any others that just aren't talking at the moment.
Our
Number one friend. Yeah. So we have 3 options for this illustration. We could either do a mixture between nature and people and having the 2 cats like randomly coming upon each other in this scenario. Or we could have Lost in the Woods, Please Get Me Out. And then I'm stuck in the city, please free me.
I don't like stuck in the city, please free me. It's just deranged and number one friend is leaving. But hello, Bill.
Hello, Bill. Welcome to the stream. Actually, I'm thinking if we do I'm in the city, please help. I think I might need to go into Blender for that one. Yeah, because I want to do a silly perspective for it, and I think I need at least to design the perspective. I might be able to do it. I mean, it's just boxes, right? It's just boxes.
It's just
I can do that. Hello, Raska. Okay, well, do you guys have a vote? We're either balance of nature and people, completely nature, very lost kitty pet in the woods, or we could do warriors stuck in the city. Okay. Lost pet. And nature? You're thinking nature? Okay, Bill says lost pet. Does anyone else have a vote? Because I've got 1 for city, 1 for nature, and then I'm personally kind of leaning towards the city too. For this. Wow, crunchy. Why are you guys having a whole conversation behind me? You, this was a planned event.
Do our friends not appreciate Microsoft Word? Of paragraph and section breaks.
I don't know if they appreciate the call center vibes that are going on right now.
Yes, there's multiple people behind me.
I know, they're my family. They decided the office was the place to be at 8:30 on a Wednesday.
Isn't that where you're supposed to be? Your office at 8:30?
It's where I'm supposed to be. I don't know about you. Dad, I kind of expected at this point. What are you doing, bud? What you doing, bud?
Where's the...
No!
Tigers. Is that 7-3? To who?
Rays. Goddamn Rays. Isn't that the people they lost to last time? Any chance of a family art stream? Might be able to convince Chris to join in on like a Gartic phone thing. Not sure about my dad though. He doesn't really have a drawing program.
Most people aren't furniture. It's okay, Dad.
It's okay, I support your journey into becoming furniture.
He said he's not a drawer. I said it's okay. Most people aren't furniture.
This is too nice though. Most people aren't furniture, yeah. I'm not gonna blame the person. I'm not gonna judge the person who decided to be a chair.
Yeah, he was hiding from Death Eaters, and he thought that would be a really great disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Slughorn, of course.
I just need to pick an alleyway.
What's your delay? Like 6 seconds?
6 to 7 seconds, I think. And then it takes people a little bit of time to
Type faster, Bill. We're having a conversation, but I keep waiting on you.
Well, see, this is my problem with conversing with them, is we'll be talking, and there's, like, a long pause, so then I end up starting a new conversation topic, and then I lose the plot on what we were talking about earlier. Yes. Okay, so...
I just think it's funny that your little avatar speaks when I speak.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm in your head. I'm just the voices inside your mind. People watching the stream don't know any different.
I guess if you wanted to crash my streams at a later point, I could make you a little PNG tuber that speaks specifically when you talk. So then you could be a little shadow guy speaking on my shoulder.
Are you sure that's not what they mean when they say they're a chairman, Bill? I think that's what everybody means. That they're made of chairs.
Exactly. The only valid chair people.
Like defunct superheroes. I don't know. Me when I'm a squirrel.
What would you use to represent Chris talking? Well, it could either be like a little shadow sprite thing speaking on my shoulder. I don't know, maybe a little plague doctor guy. What would you want to be?
I don't know. I was thinking crow, so plague doctor could be fun. Human A persona in Minecraft skin?
Chris doesn't play Minecraft all that often to have like a iconic Minecraft skin. I mean, do you want to be an orca? You could be an orca.
Okay. I have a Minecraft skin. I can't. It used to be an orca. I don't know if it's still an orca. My first time. I'm not really a furry, Bill.
Why do you keep trying to bite me though?
I don't know, but that's a... Humans still have teeth. You realize that, right?
Sure.
You say like you weren't trying to bite me earlier.
You kept touching my watch and you were gonna talk to someone on Discord without my permission.
Yeah, well, your watch was just sitting there ready for the touching at all.
It felt vaguely threatening.
I wasn't gonna send anything threatening.
You were gonna reply to someone showing off their art.
Oh, on what Discord server?
My Jumpy Jumpy
Oh,
Bunny?
wait.
Burrow? The Burrow server?
You have. Oh, is this for the YouTube server?
Yeah.
I didn't even realize. How many people are in it?
I don't even know at this point. At least 10, I think. But you two are such siblings. Oh, really? How so?
You know, funny story, Bill. Can you tell which one's older? Bill's our number one friend.
Quickly overpassed Ant. Yeah, correct. I am the older sibling. Not by much.
2.5 years.
I have no idea what the normal age difference between siblings is, so I have no idea if 2.5 years is really a lot or not much. Probably closer to the not much.
9 months, so that's.
Eepy sleepy. You came back so late.
That's how I feel training officer.
I'm not judging you, I'm just saying you got up early. Anyway, Bill, how's your week been? I hope it's been good.
The difference grows by quite a bit if you consider steps. Full blood siblings.
How big can the bricks get? I need foreshortening.
Just get super exaggerated with it, and it'll look right.
That's what I was thinking.
Because if you think too technically, and you're not perfect on that technicality, then it's just gonna look wrong anyways.
Yeah.
So you might as well just make it very clear that you're making shit up.
I am making shit up, so.
Constantly.
It's my favorite activity, don't you know?
Yes, I have a whole thing with drawing. It doesn't really exist until you make it.
I also I make stories. And then I made that shirt design. I feel like all of the things I've been working on recently are stuff via my design.
Because I would also be making shit up, but that shit would just be your face, so. That sounded meaner than I wanted.
My face, that's all. You dragged me around on the wood floor earlier, but sure. Sorry, that was I didn't mean to do that.
Paper towel or something.
I'll just use the one I've been wiping my brushes on.
Alright, my bad.
Why did you spit on my arm?
I was laughing with my face down, and
It was disgusting. It was warm.
well, I should hope so. I'm a warm person.
Oh, I know. Pretty cold of you.
Still struggling with that one person ran into someone who didn't want to work in. Yes, it has been hot. Now, one day you're gonna get famous, and then somebody is going to enjoy the fact that I dropped in on your screens, and then there's gonna be a supercut of our worst moment. That's gonna be number one.
The time that bit on my arm. I'm sorry that sounds like your day's been as you stated. Sorry that it's not been going so great. Hopefully things are a bit better tomorrow. Wow, there's light. Dad decided that he didn't want to work with us hooligans anymore. Ice cream. Probably a bit too often. Why are you like this?
You're breathing manually now.
Stop it! I will bite your nose. Yes, this is still C14 at 418. I really enjoy his music. And he doesn't copyright strike me, and I don't have to think about it.
You should include some K-pop Demon Hunter stuff later.
That is so copyrighted.
Probably. Sony takes that stuff seriously.
It's like out of all of the people you suggest I listen to music from, you want me to listen from Sony? You're insane.
House of Mouse.
It's not much better, buddy.
No. I steal your desk.
Wait. No.
Have you ever utilized the glass nature of your desktop for anything other than just looking?
How so?
Like, I have a glass top for my desk that I like watercolor.
Do I use my desk as a paint palette? No.
Granted, you have a green desktop. Like, the portion where you paint on mine is white background, so cautious.
I have color palettes. I don't.
Yeah, well, Sony has people alive who care about it, so.
I'm sure there are people with vested interest in keeping Michael Jackson's music copyrighted.
Yeah, but it's not Michael himself, so.
That could make it even worse, honestly.
I'm going back.
Okay, have fun. Wow. So much silence when they're gone. Craziness. This week has been very chill. I have not had... What do you get? Drink. Dang, I lost. I did bet ice cream. Did you contemplate it at least? Oh. Oh, popcorn would be tasty. It wouldn't be good audio anyway. It's fine. It's fine. I'll deal No popcorn for me. We need random things in this alleyway. What are some random things we could have in this alleyway? Obviously, we need the end of a dumpster. Quintessential alleyway behavior. And then we also probably need some sort of litter and trash hanging around. Spider-Man suit. You know how messed up it would be if I were to find someone's spider sona and the only thing that was actually of their character in the drawing was their spider suit thrown away in the garbage, like Spidey in one of the Spider-Man movies did, where he decided to quit being Spider-Man for a bit. Hello, Munch. Welcome to the stream. We were trying to think of alleyway ideas of some environmental stuff that we could put in here. It has been suggested that we put a Spider-Man suit in here, which might be a bit cursed depending on which Spider-Man we choose to do. What breed of cat has these type of ears, because I'm pretty sure this is an actual breed type. It's giving puppy cat, but I'm pretty sure this is... I think the most iconic thing from Stray would be the vest. And the neon lights. Maybe one of the hats that the robot characters... Oh, I could add like a robot character. I'll get a little bit of the profile in this. I think I need to move the collars down a bit. That's better. Scottish fold? Yeah, that was the thing I'm thinking of. In this drawing, it's kind of making it look like a puppy cat. I think one of the things we need are some pop cans. I mean, you wouldn't normally see bunch of pop cans lying around in Michigan, but I'm sure other places have pop cans just lying around. There's usually like random cardboard just lying around, right? Maybe? Ambiance? honestly. We'll just add it in, because I need some texture. It can have random stains or whatever. What is Michigan-specific litter? I think it's very usual of normal other litter. It's just you wouldn't normally find pop cans around due to the 10-cent deposit that you can get on them. Anyone littering the pop cans does not care about the deposit at all. So I think it's everything except for pop cans, if that makes sense. Got your usual stuff like plastic bags and fast food containers. Liking that. Okay. Let's lower the opacity. And now that we got the setting, we can sketch out the characters. I think the first guy I'm gonna focus on is going to be Shalefleck. Cause he? I'm gonna assume he? Just big cat. He's gonna be so poofed, it's gonna be so silly. I feel like the most amount of time I'm going to be spending on this drawing is going to be the environment. This is a very fluffy man. He's gonna be so poofed. Get this guy back in the mountains. There's a mountain clan. Maybe that's who he belongs to. Why does he have such a strong jaw? He has big paws, so I need to make those a bit more proportional to the body. Maybe spread the toes for maximum traction. By the way, have you seen Ruth/Josh like off stream? I have not. I haven't heard from them in a little bit. Unless they were on the Discord under a different name, but nope, haven't heard from them in a little bit. These ones also need spread toes. looking slightly skunk-like. You think I should try and check on them? You could. Yeah, couldn't be a bad idea. Just busy with life stuff and haven't had a chance to catch a stream in a little bit. Cool, I think Shale Flake, all finished. Looking properly scrunkly. And then now we can do Simicia? I don't know how to pronounce this name. This cat seems to be a little bit more... I don't know, they have a short tail, too. Is that also a trait of a Scottish fold? I have no idea. Give it a little bit of fur in the back. All the cats are fluffy. This looks like a two-color situation going on. Which is intriguing. I think usually cats have a minimal amount. Of collars. Because I don't know if it says common. I think they would wiggle out of them. I'm not sure. I think they're more likely at the very least to get stuck somewhere with the collars. So they usually have breakaway collars. This eye needs to be a little bit more... No! Is it a flea collar? Maybe. I think this direction, that the face looks better now. And I think I need a reference picture of a cat over the shoulder. Cat pictures over the shoulder. We'll see if Pinterest likes this specific of a... I should have expected that. It's cats displayed over someone's shoulder rather than Well, that's a horrifying photo. Why did that person even post that AI photo of... That's horrifying. Maybe looking over a cat's shoulder. Nope, still shoulder people on people's shoulders. Maybe cats looking down. Or maybe cats looking. Cats from below. Who loves pets but are allergic to them. No, I like pets and I'm not allergic to them, and my parents are allergic to them, and I currently live with my parents, so I can't... At least the traditional cat, I cannot get a cat. Though I do want a cat. Above? I don't think cats from above will get me what I want. Hey, that's close! Closer to the photo I want. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, I want to get gerbils at some point. Find a photo that somewhat matches the angle I want, and then click on that. And then more photos like it will show up. The troubles of having a specific angle in mind and not being able to... not knowing the anatomy of a cat so intimately that I could just draw off the cuff. You'd think for all of the thousands of cat pictures there are on the internet, I'd be able to find the one I want. Is there a sketchfab model of a cat you could use? Maybe? I just want this to work. Now it's just showing me orange cats. That's not what I want. Like, oh, you clicked on one orange cat, here's another orange cat. Oh, you clicked on that orange cat? And it's obviously because the cat's orange, right? Not because of the pose. Sure, Pinterest. That's why I'm clicking on the cat. I guess I'll just have to settle for cat sitting so I can get an idea of shoulder structure. Sure, why not? Toes over the edge. Maybe cats looking over the edge? Pinterest doesn't know what I want. If I just mess with it enough, I'll get what I want, right? Right? That's how it works, right? He's not looking like a cat. I decide to do a very perspective drawing on a thing I don't draw very often. What if you accidentally create a dog? It's already looking like a dog. He doesn't look liquid enough. He looks stiff. What do I do about you, sir? Redraw him again, that's what we do. Doesn't help that the face looks like a dog. It's Broom. Broom can save us, right? Trade one thing for the other. I got my tablet today. Now I have difficult poses. This is getting closer. Yes, Artfight stuff. I think this is it. I think this is the pose. Thank goodness. How did you get your pen to work? I just restarted my computer. And guess what? It works again. I literally the next day, I turned off my computer, I turned it on, and wow, it's working like it should. It's like it was never misbehaving in the first place. Isn't that lovely? Okay, now that I've got the pose, let me just erase the unnecessary lines in the sketch, because we are not gonna make line art, we are just gonna draw off of the sketch. Because usually my sketch lines are clean enough that they work well enough as line art. It saves me time, and you guys can watch me get to color faster. Isn't that so great? Remember to save. I guess I should do that. We've been, drawing for an hour now? Yeah, should probably do that. Hello, sir. Why did you do that? That was annoying. Windows decided my drawing screen needed to be smaller. I disagreed, but okay. Oh, you guys will be so excited to know that I have finally have gotten to the color stage of the animated short film. I think there's a few frames that I need to edit or do something else and re-export, but I'm pretty much done with the actual drawing bit, and I just need to color everything, which is made much easier by the fact that I'm vectorizing everything. Sure how quickly I'll get it done, but I think with how the coloring is going, I can probably get the coloring done this week. And from there we move on to compositing. Oh, lines are just dark. That's fine. Wondering why I couldn't see them. It's just because they're dark. Essentially establishing what I want the color, where the lighting is going to be. Don't look. Yeah, that's the... yeah. Getting so close to finishing it. And I work on something new. Like, I think one of the next videos will either be Hermitcraft Peak content, or that time Mumbo and Jem and I today had a murder dress-up party. It's coincidence. So excuse you, that dog's a cat. Yeah, it's just a very dog-looking cat. Dang, Aunt, you're having a whole event over there. You did a lot in an hour. We've made progress. I've established the tone. So now we can color the characters. Oh, that's intriguing. Than I was planning, though. So almost white, but not completely for shale flake. But let's go back to using a reference. Because I need some character. The character has a decent amount of patterning that I feel like I need to pay attention to. Be a little bit. Yeah. Look at him, so panicked. He doesn't know what he's doing here. Everything's so loud and crazy. Ah, it's poise. Big volume, by the way. I forgot to turn it back down, so hopefully it's not too loud. I can turn it down, though, if it is. He's so poofed. Look at him. Look at this man. He has no idea what's going on. He has no idea what day of the week it is. He doesn't even know what a week is. His life exists in days and days only. You dancing over there?
Always.
Always. So panic. Yeah, that's what we're theorizing what the cat is based on the ear pattern. The ear pattern that's making it look like a dog. I mayhaps need to go back and look at an actual Scottish fold so I can replicate that instead of their character drawing, because the cat's looking like a dog. Are you going in Scottish fold?
Also, remind me, what do you think a Scottish fold looks like?
Folded ears down, oval face.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this cat.
No,
That cat, yes.
That
makes
cat.
more sense.
yeah.
Yes, that makes more sense. He's just a giddy.
What? He looks so sad.
Give him ears. Why's the tail so short?
I don't know. Docked tail, perhaps? I don't think it's a purposeful choice. I'm pretty sure. It's a cat.
Warrior cat. Can see.
I did say something about warrior cats. So we're sure this is a cat. Well, it's not technically a warrior cat, it's a kitty pet.
What is significant specific litter? Also, what are we talking about?
Well, I was talking about how I was trying to litter up the alleyway a bit, and then I was like, some cans in the alleyway. Not that that would happen in Michigan. Who's littering cans?
Just a surprising
Unfathomable.
number of people.
Unfathomable.
If I came all the time out in nature, I
How-
wouldn't be surprised by that.
How rude.
Fago, like the plastic Fago containers. See those everywhere. A Jet's pizza box.
Sure. Who's that in the back?
Me or my father?
Are we talking about my dad commenting? The low baritone voice, is that what you're talking about?
The man.
The only guy in the room?
Do we have a reference cat?
We do have a reference cat. I'm not...
I won't be doing that.
No, thank you.
That would be our father.
You can refer to me as the dude. No, thank you.
It is Bill.
Why are you so close
I'm
to
going
the
to eat your
mic?
microphone.
No, you already spit on me.
I'm sorry. That was unintentional.
You'll never live it down.
No, yeah, that would be me. The Chris Brown.
The only.
The one and only. The one and only Chris Brown in this world.
There's no other Chris Brown to know about,
Really?
obviously.
No, it's only me.
Any other Chris Brown is a fake, an imposter, actually.
Every guy
No, the other voice. Well, there's two people in this room, so if you're hearing another voice, that might be on your end.
Two siblings in the household and two stray cats in the house currently. Dad, two siblings in the house or two stray cats? Somebody's asking, are there two siblings in the household or are there two stray cats? No stray cats. Only siblings. Got it. No cats. Both of them are allergic. What?
Maybe some rabbit bones.
Like 7 dead mosquitoes.
Maybe a dead moth if we're feeling lucky.
Watermelon. Oh. I was gonna say I love water.
Melon?
Yes. What are you talking about? And we have Alyssa who's streaming. There's me, who's Chris, and then there's our father.
It's communism, our father.
I'm hearing more nipping at each other's ear than usual this stream. Maybe I'm feeling bitey.
Chris is feeling combative today.
Brown is like the 5th most common last name, and Chris is like the 2nd most common first name in the United States.
We're not concerned.
You will never find me based purely on that.
Also, I do use my full name as my professional art. So it's not really doxing if that's how I'm presenting my business.
It's specifically your location.
Yeah. We're good.
You're not even gonna find any of my social media under that name. So.
He has angry eyebrows.
Well, technically yes, but not a profession that you're usually searching people up in. If you're searching up my name professionally, I've done something wrong.
I think he's pretty much done with block coloring. Look at him, he's so beautiful. How scrunkly.
I think you need to edit those ears.
Yeah, I think I need to edit the ears too. They look so puppy-like, and it doesn't look right. Yeah, I'm gonna liquefy them. You guys won't be able to see what I'm doing until I'm finished.
Oh, that's weird.
Because it's not committed until... So for now, you can just examine the coloring.
I think you need to like circle them and then shrink them. Like completely all of it.
That means the liner shrinks, though. I don't necessarily want the liner to shrink.
Sorry. However.
Okay, the most important bit is I'm gonna draw this guy, and the owner of this cat dog will know it's a cat. Everything will turn out A-okay.
Can they hear anything?
I have no idea. They live a life. I'm not sure if it's the highest quality life, but they live a life. They don't know any better.
They get to live for free. They don't even have them. So I don't. Have you seen Sister Minnie on TikTok?
Yes, I have seen Sister Minnie.
She's so cute.
Yeah, they'll probably draw my cat character. Do you remember her, Jacqueline? I don't know. Pip. Draw Pip. Hey, they might throw me through a loop and draw my Spider-Verse character. No, that's just general art. Yeah. You can really tell that you don't really participate in Artfight. You should go post a character. Yeah, go post a character. They'll probably be back at some point. But at the moment, hopefully, they're finally, after all of these years of technically being in Artfight, they will submit a character. I did not know this, but apparently they have picked a team every single year. Well, not every single year, but for 3 years they have picked a team. They have not participated beyond that. It's very silly. This one's kind of like Broom, but not really. It's same, but different. It's mostly different. Why does this music have evil tones? I have no idea what you're talking about. The current music that's playing, completely nice. Totally not misjudging the timing of which you're talking about. Completely non-evil music. There's no foreshadowing here. fantastic. I'm winning. This cat patterning. It's so interesting. I'm mostly being... I did know what song you were talking about. I was just being silly. Yeah, I don't know why it had an evil tone to it. For the bit, perhaps. Wonder if there's an underlining story with this album. Because it does kind of sound like we're going on a journey through the forest. And the album is called Wander Stop. Favorite song, Broom, kind of sounds like a little jaunt through the forest. Does this go all the way to the back? There's no 3D turnaround for this character. Just have to guesstimate based on what they've already given me. Why do you have dawn spots? Dawn spots, fawn spots. I don't know if this cat knows if they're actually a cat. They've got a little bit of dog in them, a little bit of deer in them. Really, they have a little bit of everything. Maybe I just don't know what this is. I'm sure he's much more well established as a species when the actual person's drawing them. No, this is the only picture of this character. I mean, for some of them it doesn't really matter. What color are your eyes? No idea what color the eyes are. I'm making them green. I think that would contrast nicely with the browns and the pinks. So that's what we're going with. ominous music plays. Sure. Dang, the music volume must have been very bad in earlier streams if now we're just talking about the tone of the music. Yeah, I had like listened back to one of my old streams and I realized how quiet this music was. Like, I think the only music you technically heard was Broom, because I would turn that one up and I was thinking that was too loud, but no, I was just being silly. No one else could hear the music except me. That concludes the coloring, base coloring. Ominous music? Make a stream about ominous music, or the fact that I had the volume low? I don't know if that would fill an entire stream. Or are you talking about something else? We were talking about many things in that, I believe. Just out of curiosity, how many people are currently watching? 4. Lovely. Oh, we had 9 at one point. That's fun. Okay. Well, now that we got Scrunkly and Confusion, and I don't know what you're talking about right now. Bill doesn't either. We're confused. Oh, no. We're talking about the topic. What did you send in chat? What is that? What? Okay. Bless you, Father. And we talk about so many things, you're gonna need to re-elaborate what you were thinking. Because we move too fast, the topic of conversation changes, and we're lost again. Then right close to the camera, we'll have a view. Just be a big pipe. That will make a little bit blurry. Actually, let me add some detail to this pipe. Now we can make it blurry. There we go. So are you part of a Hermitcraft fan club? Not specifically. I mean, I enjoy their content, and I'll make stuff for them, but I'm not necessarily a part of a fan club. And I guess it makes sense that they have a fan club. I didn't think about the fact that they do. I guess one of my questions is, do the hermits interact with the fan club, or are the fan club specifically just for fans? Instead of relying on the algorithm, can you directly send your animations to its intended audience? I guess technically, yeah. Why is your timer like Christmas? No, that's not Christmas. Halloween themed. Christmas themed.
It sounds kind of like bedtime music, so.
Sure. Is it Nightmare Before Christmas themed? No, it's Sugar Plum themed. I recognized it as familiar, I just couldn't place it. It's like, why is it not getting smaller? I'm not using the right button. And half the time I don't know what you're saying. Like sometimes I do, but sometimes making a very specific reference that I'm not privy to. I just got here and I think your art's really cool. The grayish brown one looks so surprised. Grayish brown one. I assume you're talking about the cat on the ground. Because the grayish brown one, I don't know. They're both brown, like one's brown and one's gray. So welcome to the stream. Mostly coloring the background now. I'm kind of locking in, hence why I'm a little bit quieter. I think we need a new conversation topic. Something that really wows the people. And the pic on the side, it kind of looks like you need to let me know which side. Cuz they're both located on, I'm going to assume you're talking about the one that's closer to us. No, you're fine. You're fine. It's just a problem that we have where you're specifically talking about something, but you don't have any fingers to point with, so you can't point at the one you're talking about. So I need a little bit of directional cues to tell me which one you're talking about. Because I think our perception of colors are different. Bricks. Less saturated dark bricks. And we also need some light bricks. That's a bit too light. Need more saturated. Lighter. I'm going to find a concrete texture to put on the ground. Let's do some photo bashing, huh? Concrete texture. I want something like squishy. That works. going through the layer options to see which one works the best. Might be color burn. Might be vivid light, actually. I just didn't see its potential before now because it was very bright. It almost looks like the moon, but not quite. A little bit, yeah. Softening it slightly. Then I feel like we need a multiply layer. Lower the open fill on that. And then we can erase the areas that we want light. Chris is giggling. Somehow I don't think they're uploading a character onto the site. Unless they're drawing a silly little guy. Maybe they're drawing a silly little guy. They can't hear me. They did hear me. Are you drawing a silly little guy? No, they're on TikTok.
I'm specifically on Brain Rot Reddit Stories TikTok. It's a disease.
Yeah. Did you upload a character yet? Why not?
I have to draw him.
Draw him. Guess what you can do? There's brain rot stories on YouTube that are 20 to 30 minutes long that you can listen to while drawing your guy.
Ah, jeez.
You have no excuse. I feel like I want to go do a thing, but this art's really cool, and I feel like it's rude to leave.
You get your time. I don't.
I don't care. You can go do your thing. Like, I appreciate that you want to stay, but don't feel obligated if you want to do something. I mean, if you want to stay, you can always, like, listen to me in the background while you go do your thing, but you don't have to stay.
I mean, what you could do is just come back later, because she leaves the streams up, so you can come back later, leave a like, and then leave a comment on the uploaded stream. So, then you get to see the finished work and interact with the post.
Heck, if you even want to see more of my stuff, you can always subscribe. many options here.
And not one of them is an obligation.
Unless, of course, you're subscribing. Then, of course.
Then you have to come to every single stream and sit the entire thing through. I don't make the rules.
A direct contradiction to what we stated previously. Hey, you figured out one thing you want to do. Watch more of my video.
And you can be part of the populace that dictates her actions on the evenings of Wednesdays. Peer pressure, Alyssa. You let them rule you.
I don't let them rule me.
Right. Because I know all you want to do is talk about, when it rains. And that one just never wins out against Minecraft.
Oh, you mean the votes? I see. I sometimes do force them into watching something else. But I do let them have an option.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
That wasn't for you. That was for them.
Did they enjoy it, though?
I hope not too much. Talk about when I'm not here.
Random things that pop up in my head. Like how close you're standing. There's a certain something about this channel that's quite hard to find on other YouTube art streams.
Alyssa's a very specific person, and then I dropped in every so often.
I feel like Bill needs to elaborate more. What's this certain something that I've got?
Je ne sais quoi.
What's my special little goofer energy that's got you enthralled? I was never really into warrior cats, but if I was, I'd probably just end up in the rabbit hole finding more metal songs that fit the characters well. Probably. That's the usual pipeline that happens when you get obsessed with a character, right?
Oh yeah, I make fan playlists all the time. It's very nice. It's very good. Yeah, you should do that. Go draw cats.
Yeah, go draw cats.
Go draw cats.
Yeah, go finish your character
Go draw
refs.
cats. Shit. Yeah. Joe got cats. Go draw.
Are you okay?
I passed the fast ED stroke test. Don't worry.
Sure. I'm so glad.
I was asked this. Still. What were you asked? Oh yeah. I don't know. My charming personality. Nothing to do with Alyssa, actually. It's just me that comes in for 30 minutes every so often. That's all that matters. What do you do without me?
Lan, do you start with a robot or a vehicle mode first? What?
Let's see. Is it the car or the robot? Which one? You've never seen Transformers.
I have. It was just an abrupt change in topic.
No, only if you're not. I don't know if you're not Bill, I guess.
Dang
Who's
it.
our number 3 friend? Or only the number 1 and number 2 friends labeled?
I think number 3 isn't here. I guess if you were going to be doing designing a transformer, you would. I guess you would probably want to start with the car.
I would start with the car.
Cause
I'd pick a really nice car, and then I'd figure out how to interpolate aspects of that car onto the robot.
yeah, because if you did it the other way, that wouldn't make sense, really.
You'd have just this funky robot, and then you'd be like, nothing about this is specific to a vehicle.
And then you would have a really hard time picking vehicle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you gotta start with the car first.
That would be like making a house without putting down the foundation first.
It'd be like making a house but not determining what materials you want to make it out of before you do the architecture. It'd be weird. And
Difficult.
incredibly difficult. And just not unique at all because you'd have to be so general for anything to fit. No! No! No!
We're talking about choosing the car first.
Plant! Plant, pick a cool car and then you can incorporate, like, the really cool aspects of that into your robot design. You gotta start with the car first. Pick a cool car.
Pick a cool car.
Practice drawing the car. Figure out what you like about that car. Is it the shape? Is that car like a rectangle? Then you can, you know, like, I don't know if you've done any like character design stuff, but if you like see really stylized characters, they get shapes, right? So if you've got a car that looks like trapezoid, then you use trapezoids to help build your robot character, to help, you know, push the car. Or if you're like, I don't know, you like Volkswagen Beagles.
Beagles?
Yeah, the dogs. Different than the Volkswagen Beetles.
I like myself a good German dog.
Then you're gonna be working out of semicircles and rounded shapes to help, you know, make that robot look like the car. Or what's that? Is it the 70s Chevrolet that are like they got wings? 60s? 50s? Which ones have the wings? They like go over the wheels. They're like wings. Yeah, and like the wheel welder. Anyways, if you're gonna do one of those cars, you gotta add that onto like the elbows or something, you know, or the shoulders to make it part of the character.
What we're saying is have references.
Yeah, you pick a car and then incorporate pieces of that car into your robot design to make it more specific and interesting. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with a basic robot that looks like every other robot. Yeah, specifically that one.
I'm getting so rendered with this. Alright, now to add some magic. Chris, do you want to see some magic? Huh?
Just magic dinge.
By magic, by dinge, you mean overlay tool?
What did C. Sullivan say before?
I have no idea. I wasn't looking.
Yes, cats. Warrior cats.
Yes, warrior cats. And we can select that. Go here. Nope.
No, you're a good plant. Hold on. Do you have like a specific, like, do you have like a specific, model of motorcycle that you're going off of? Well, I mean, because depending on the motorcycle, they're going to be shaped differently. Like, do you have a crotch rocket, or do you have a cruiser? All right, those are two very different shaped. Do you have a cafe racer? Like, those are very differently shaped motorcycles that have different lines that, like, they look distinctive, you know. And I'd say, as somebody who's never really been into Transformers, just basically from a design standpoint, if you're gonna go a motorcycle over a vehicle, I think they'd be like leaner and just generally smaller than
Tiny guys.
any of the other cars, you know. So like a more lithe, Lithe, lithe character design.
So the music for this is called Wander Stop. It's made by C418, same guy who made Minecraft's music, or at least its initial music. This is one of his recent albums, and I really enjoy it, so we listen to it every single stream since it came out.
I need like a split screen to like illustrate the plan. What the hell I'm talking about? I know nothing about cars. Interesting. Well, if you're gonna start with a motorcycle, I would at least look at the different kinds of motorcycles there are. You got like your classic, I don't know, 40s, 50s built motorcycles with like the exposed tires and whatever else, and then you've got your larger cruisers, and they've got like windshields and bags on the back, and generally they're bulkier, they've got more body, they've got like the riders themselves, they sit back lower and the handlebars are higher. Your speed bikes, no, you're fine. Your speed bikes, the position of the rider, they sit more forward. They like completely lean over the gas canister, which is in front of the rider, and the bike itself, I would say it's lifted. Like the back of the bike is higher up from the back wheel than in nearly any other motorcycle I've seen. And everything's like a teardrop. It's all very pointy and very aerodynamic, you know. And like cafe racers, they're like kind of low to the ground, but you also lean forward, like in faster bikes. So you've got your feet up behind you and you're leaning forward, but also you're pretty low to the ground, and they're similar to, I don't know, a classic bike look. So I think you should go through and look through some motorcycles and find one that you really like and try to pick out some distinctive features from that. And then, like, try to fit some big basic shapes into your motorcycle, and then use those shapes that you found in your motorcycle to help build your character.
Question, Chris.
Yeah.
How much... one, are you researching bikes because of Captain America and the Winter Soldier, or are you searching them up because you want to have one eventually?
Okay, so here's the thing. Riding motorcycles is not ideal for the motorcyclist, at least in most road situations. I like the ideal of motorcycles. I like that they're small. You know, I like that you don't have to pay for too much gas to fill them up. I don't like the fact that drivers can't see you, and that in any accident, whether or not the motorcyclist is at fault, the motorcyclist has the most severe injuries because they have no roll cage. So, there are a couple of, I see bike guys on TikTok all the time, and there's this one bike that I really like from this guy that he completely rebuilt it and then redid the seats and everything, and it was really, really cool. But like, if you like hang around any of the bike sided TikTok and then just observe bikes, you can see the distinctions between them.
That didn't really answer my question, though. What was your initial search into this?
I don't know, I think they look cool.
Alright.
What's that motorcycle with an enclosed cabin? On the roads? I don't know. I don't think I've seen a motorcycle with an enclosed cabin. Hold on. Cage.
Is it a thing?
Not really. Like, technically yes, but no.
Not commercially.
Not really. Yeah, it's more like gimmicky stuff. Like, at that point, just to get a sedan. It's like, I don't... Yeah, just get a sedan. What are we doing? Look at this.
Yeah, what is that?
It's like a moped, but with, like, walls. Why?
That's just a car where you don't
It's
want...
got training wheels. What are we doing?
That's just a car that you don't want anyone...
Just get a smart car. I don't...
That's just someone who doesn't want someone stealing... It's what you get when your kids are fighting over the front seat too much. No front seat.
Yeah, I don't know about this one, Bill.
That one looks more like a car. Or, not car. That one looks more like a bike.
I mean, they look like bikes, but they look like... mopeds. They look like mopeds. I don't know how to explain that any better. They look goofy.
Chris isn't a fan. I think we're getting pretty close to finishing. Though I do need to litter the ground because it's looking too clean at the moment. Oh no, Bill. What's your awful idea?
I had an awful idea. I'm not a fan, Bill. Already, I'm not a fan.
Hey, you can't judge the idea based on the last one.
Well, he's judging his own idea here, and he's saying it's awful, so I'm just agreeing with him.
Give it to us. What is your idea?
He's typing in short.
I know. I'm just trying to fill the space. Because if I start a new conversation, then I'm gonna completely forget what Bill was talking about. Doing the magical line thing, where I color over it, so it kind of looks like I painted it, but not really. What if you took a Harley or another cruiser motorcycle and gave it the roof of an old muscle car? I need you to pull up a muscle car for me so I can better visualize that.
It's like a Dodge Charger. How old? How old of a muscle car?
I guess that is also a good question. That would either be an
So you know the car that crashed into our neighborhood?
Yeah, I remember the car
That's a
that
muscle car.
Okay. I remember the car that crashed into our neighbor's house. Well, not neighbor's house, but neighbor's tree.
Some 68 Camaro. Right, so I'm thinking about this, and I just don't know a way to make it look cool.
I'm struggling visually to see the vision.
Well,
Like, I can kind of imagine it, but, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it would look all that cool.
might be wood. Thrash. That's all that is. Okay. The thing is, Plant, this is your OC, and you can choose whatever bike you want. So, if you like crotch rockets, you can choose a crotch rocket. If you like the Harley, you can go with the Harley.
No one's gonna police you on based on the car that the vehicle you choose for your OC.
Like, think about the characteristics you want your OC to have. Do you want them to be, like, stoic and gruff and, like, in for a long haul, or do you want them to be, like, agile and fast? What do you want from them? And then pick the characteristics that line up best with that style of motorcycle.
I feel like I'm doing this illustration out of order. Like, I did the line art second to last, pretty much.
Started life as a street lamp?
Huh?
Okay.
I guess I don't know too much about the Transformers lore.
Just a reminder, I don't think either one of us has seen a single Transformers movie. Have you? I haven't even seen Bumblebee.
I've maybe watched clips. The most Transformers content I have consumed is from not that Crumb. We're talking about a YouTuber from California.
Oh yeah.
Prince is talking about Harry Potter. I'm talking about a YouTuber who animates.
Yeah.
I thought the top was shooting out lasers. Okay,
Yeah,
I need to
if you're-
fix that.
If fast and agile and young, I have never seen a better candidate for a crotch rocket. Shooting lasers.
No.
I mean, to be fair, the one light line is kind of in line with the cat's head.
I know.
Yeah, it could have been at a steeper angle, in my opinion. Tennis rackets. Hotch rocket. Hold on, I'll pull up a bike for you to search up. Okay. Search up the Lightning LS218. That's what I mean by a crotch rocket. fear. That these motorcyclists are wearing, like all of their leathers, their boots, and their helmets, and use that to help design your character. You're good.
We're freely offering the help. Don't worry about it.
What's a terrifying thought, Bill? Leather? As in, like, the skin of an animal that you're using to protect your skin from the street? Yeah. It doesn't have to be, like, a significant portion of leathers these days are synthetic anyways, so. And I said leathers with heavy quotations.
Hard to see.
Yeah, that's why I verbalized them. Yeah. But I meant more of, like, the construction and the shapes and, like, the way that the helmets are designed. Like, Plant, take a look at some of, like, the back armor that these bikers are wearing, and you could probably use that, like, as a pattern on the back of the jacket or, like, the back of your character. Because they kind of look really interesting.
Finishing details. I need to add more stuff to the floor because the floor is looking too clean at the moment.
Yeah. Add some dinge.
Dinge. Good night,
Grunge.
Father. Good night. Where did I put the lines? Ah. There's some lines. Where's the other lines? There's the other lines. Let's add some stuff to the floor.
Honestly, just search up, like, fast street legal motorcycle in, like, a social media search bar Plant, and then just scroll through that for a little bit, and you'll pick up a lot. And you'll get a lot of cool ideas. Good night, Bill. Sleep tight.
Oh, good night, Bill.
Let all of the bed bugs eat you alive.
Please no. Don't wish that for him. That's awful.
Scraplets. The hell's a scraplet?
I concur. What is a scraplet?
Is that a Fago container?
It's some sort of container.
It could be a Fago container.
It could be a Fago container.
Ooh, a plate of interestingly prepared chicken, perhaps. Piranhas, they're bugs that eat people. That's not great. How about they didn't do that? Can't get over that stupid little fucking expression.
Oh.
Oh. I couldn't see the live chat.
Oh. Yeah, you were saying goodnight to Dad. Okay.
Ooh. got it. Never mind. Stay awake. No sleep for you. Sleep is for the people that like to function. I did that whole sleep is for the weak shtick, and my senior year was miserable, so. Warriors books. How old are you? Because if you're in middle school, they're the most interesting things I've ever read. And if you're an adult, they're probably gonna be a drag to get through.
There's so much content.
So.
Well, don't actually say your age in chat, by the way.
Yeah, no. Don't tell me. I don't want to know. I'm just giving you a guide. They're meant for young, like, preteens, like 10 to max 15 is their intended audience. Like, that's who it's aimed at. That doesn't mean you can't read them. It's just that's gonna be who it's most interesting to. And there are a lot of children's books that can be read and enjoyed as adults because they're so well written. These are not those.
I haven't tried to reread them, but I'm pretty sure that it would not be good as a reread.
They're like, I don't know. It sets up an interesting world, but it's yeah, you've got a bunch of groups of cats, and it's actually pretty graphic. I'm not gonna lie on that. But essentially, you just go through generations of cats growing up. It's not bad, certainly, but it's certainly more interesting to
read as a child.
Yeah. I'm married with a cat, so I might be allowed to. World building.
Plant?
I think you should take a look at Tolkien and try that on for size, and then come back to Warrior Cats. There's certainly world building, but I wouldn't say it's really complex. There's certainly a lot of lore, for sure, and this is speaking as somebody who didn't finish the 4th section of series, so I'm sure there's stuff I'm missing, but I wouldn't call it really complex. I'd say it's average complexity in world building.
I did really enjoy the Eclipse arc, though. That was fun. They just randomly had a solar eclipse. Oh. Apologies. I was informed earlier the music was good. Maybe it did. Some of the music's more intense than others.
It's also been like at least 6 years since I've touched any of the books, so I could be forgetting a lot.
I really liked the Eclipse arc. That was fun. Essentially, there was a solar eclipse where the moon went in front of the sun, and they all took it as a sign from StarClan to stop fighting.
That's hilarious. One thing I do appreciate about is that they don't back down on any of the aspects of animal hunting and living out in the wilds and interacting with other creatures. Like, I forget this kitten's name, but the kitten was deaf, right? And so they're playing out in a clearing. I don't know if this is spoilers or not, but playing out in a clearing, and then there was a warning that there was a hawk, right? And all of the other little kits heard the warning, except for this deaf kit, and so that deaf kid got snatched up by the hawk. No remorse.
And then they also had several times where kittens almost died via freezing to death when they were crossing some mountains.
Oh, for sure. So, I mean, I don't think they're poorly written. I certainly don't think that.
They just definitely have an age audience. A movie? No, we're talking about a book series.
FYI, I use they, them pronouns. No, I'm talking about Warrior Cats, the book series. Yeah. For children, allegedly.
Allegedly. Book, right? We have the first book somewhere.
Kindle. On Kindle, maybe.
I'm pretty sure we had the first book
we're-
on paperback.
Yep.
No! Do I need to go to the library and check out some Warrior Cat books to reread to see if they hold up? Ah, it might have been put in the basement.
I don't think my dad would have cared if he knew how violent it was. I'm sure there are some parents that do care, but it's not like it's hunting, you know, and it's aspects of nature. He watched me. It's no more graphic than Animal Planet.
No, it's not more
You
graphic.
just get a first-hand point of view.
And there's definitely more of an emotional aspect to it.
Yeah, because you're personifying characters.
Yep.
So, I mean, if you can handle watching Animal Planet, it's about as graphic as that.
Oh, do you remember the time one of the cats almost got, I think either got blinded or almost blinded via a rabbit?
I don't remember that one specifically, but I believe it. I do remember them having to go and fight like a badger. Oh, and this is the series that I learned opium is derived from poppies.
Oh.
Because I'm like, poppy seeds, why are they eating poppy seeds? So I searched it up and I'm like, oh!
They had opioids!
They did have opioids prescribed by the medicine cat. No one suffers from addiction though. So
They're only allowed a few.
I don't know how accurate that is. And also I'm nearly sure that it like takes place not in the United States.
I think it is located somewhere in Britain.
I think I remember looking up brambles. I'm like, what are brambles? And it's like a UK term. Seeds, yes. Me eating 50, 100, 150 poppy seeds in one sitting because I love everything bagels. It's in our hearts and souls. He did become blind. I was long-tail, apparently.
Yes.
Rabbit, plaid. Are those just blackberries? Poppy seeds?
No.
No, they're from the poppy flower. Normal sizes? Yeah, they're normal sized cats. I think one of the cats from fucking what was it? It was like the evil clan in the first series.
Shadow Clan?
Shadow Clan. I think Tiger Paw.
Tiger Claw? He was
Tiger
part of
Claw.
He was part of Thunder
Coon.
Clan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think canonically he was a Maine Coon, but that's about as big as they get. I always pictured him as a Maine Coon.
I think he was a Maine Coon. They described him being really big.
Poppy seeds? Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Kind of nutty. What do you mean you've never had a poppy seed? Never a lemon poppy seed muffin? Never any everything bagels.
Ah.
Excuse me.
Some people don't want to risk an opioid addiction.
Yeah, the authors have favorites. Get used to it. Dang, you should try them. I don't know, they're pretty good. Would I eat a handful of poppy seeds just for fun? No, probably not. But like,
All right.
someone get you and me a bagel.
I've also never eaten a bagel.
That's sad.
That is so
Fix
sad.
that.
Are you like, do you have celiac or something? Is there like a
Do you-
reason for this?
Do you live in an area where bagels aren't popular? I am assuming you're in the United States. Maybe that's my problem.
That is a wrong assumption because I do have some Australians.
Okay. If you're from Australia, I don't know. Fucking boil your own bread.
Wheel your own bread.
Okay. So here's the thing with bagels. They've got really high gluten development, so that means they get kneaded for a very, very long time. You boil them in really salty water for about 2 minutes, and then you bake them the rest of the way. And so they got this tough outer layer, and like after you boil them, you like put the seasoning on them. And one of the seasoning mixes is like poppy seed, fennel seed, onion, like dried onion pieces, sesame seed. It's good stuff. I would highly recommend going to find a bagel place if you can't, and if you can't, searching up a recipe. It's bread, so. You're telling me you don't have lemon poppy seed muffins in Australia?
That's so sad.
I low-key thought those were like ubiquitous.
Yeah. There's some things that you would think are ubiquitous, but it's not.
Honestly, if you want to try poppy seeds in a recipe, lemon poppy seeds muffins would be easier than trying to make an everything bagel. I'm sorry, where are you from?
Generally.
Yeah, okay. Let's see, Indonesian recipes that involve poppy seeds.
I just realized my OCs, I have are 2 cats with little prefects in the same clan who are almost the same age. You know what that means.
No, I'm not paying attention.
Best friends.
Okay. Alright. Oh.
Fight to the death, of
Lamb
course.
and poppy seed curry?
Intriguing.
Avocado poppy seed cake? There's a really neat roll over here that looks really good. Butter cake recipe in pandan poppy seed flavor? I don't know. There's a bunch of cool recipes out here you can try. Poppy seed pastries that look incredibly good. That's not great. Don't eat pencils.
Why would you eat the pencil?
Alright, you're lucky those don't use lead anymore. It's graphite. Marina poppy seed cake? We're getting out of Indonesian recipes. That's okay. There are a lot of really cool global recipes out there that use poppy seeds. They all look very good. I think, are you good at baking, Yumi? Do you bake? Are you good with breads?
Also, by the way, we're finished with the illustration. So if you haven't seen any movement on it, that's because we're finished, and I am currently uploading it to Artfight.
Dude, that's disgusting. How many microplastics do you now think you have in your gut biome purely from that pastel?
As I've told the children before, you're not a goat. Stop eating plastic.
Hey, so, they have things that you can chew on. If you're gonna, like, common household items that I recommend chewing on is get one of those, like, water bottles with a silicone straw and then just, like, chew on that. It's better. And it's more satisfying to chew on anyways. And then also, you'll be drinking water.
Yes, I'm going to be streaming again next Wednesday.
That's cool. You don't have water bottle at school? Bring a water bottle to school. Unless you got some asshole district that doesn't let you have water bottles in class.
Alright, the final point title for this attack is 154.
Nice. It was broken. That's sad.
Awesome!
Anyways, Yumi, muffins are relatively really easy. You just gotta measure things properly and then bake it properly. You don't have to worry about kneading or anything like that. So lemon poppy seed muffins would be well within your capabilities.
Lane, you're fine. You're not being annoying. You have questions, and we like answering questions and explaining things. So, you're not being annoying. It's not annoying to have questions.
I'm here to talk to you.
We're here to have a conversation, and you're contributing to a conversation. I cannot see anything about that that's annoying.
I'm here to hijack Alyssa's stream, actually. I just burned down my kitchen.
Oh no. Yumi, what did you do?
Yumi.
How did you do that?
Yumi.
Don't do that.
What the? No. I don't. People who are actually hazards in kitchens, I'm not sure how to help.
Okay, so there's usually 3 things that go wrong when you're cooking. 1, you don't know exactly what you're doing, but you continue forward anyway, so then you end up making a mistake. Or 2, you get impatient, so then you start trying to cook faster or skip steps that are necessary. What's the 3rd thing?
You forget about it.
You forget about it.
I don't know about completely, but it certainly does add. Interesting things.
It does help make things a little bit more lively.
So all I could recommend to you is completely have your batter set up, preheat your oven to a recommended temperature, set a timer. And then remove anything up from around your oven, like any towels you've got on your oven. Don't try to turn on any burners. You don't need them.
And if something catches fire in the oven for some reason, just turn the oven off and keep it closed. Don't open the oven.
You're probably not going to need anything higher than 400 degrees.
Honestly, for baking, you have 350.
Which is hot, but shouldn't cause any fires.
And make sure you use oven mitts, or if you're using a towel, make sure the towel is choked and doesn't, like, get down onto the heating element. that's the only thing I can think of that could possibly start a fire from doing this.
I have so many OCs. I'm sure they're fun to create. Supposedly, I've never been one for making OCs.
But I usually prefer store-bought. I guess. Me personally, I enjoy making a good thing.
I appreciate the convenience of store-bought. I prefer the flavor of homemade. I can taste the chemicals.
Yeah.
Join the Discord to tell them about your OCs. You certainly could do that.
Yeah, definitely. You can definitely do that. Join the Discord.
All of them? How many do you have?
Because
Fucking fossil trader?
it's it's whatever it decides. It's random.
Over 100?
Buddy, what?
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Are you... I could remember the names of all of them. Of all 100.
If you could, I'd be almost impressed. Always thinking.
I mean, if you want my Artfight portfolio, it should be in the description. But here is the link to the specific attack we made today. Yeah, it definitely needed ambiance. Those items on the ground helped a lot.
Interest. Grunge. Obsessed since I was 9.
Well, I appreciate the hustle with making so many OCs. Jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot of guys.
There's a couple. Stop it.
I don't know how you keep track of them.
From this angle, it just looked like a pointy stick, and I was like, why do you have just a needle? It's a knife.
It's a knife.
It's a knife.
Leave my drawer knife alone.
An X-Acto knife, to be clear to everybody on stream. An ergonomic X-Acto knife.
Has a nice handle. It was given to me by the school.
Yeah.
I guess I technically paid for it, but you know, it's the thought. Anyway, we've finished the illustration, and I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Like 9 of them have complex arcs.
All in 100 of them have their own books.
Sir, I think you need to write a book series at this point. Just commit.
Channel that into like an original series.
Or you can still continue making cat books. I don't care. I think you just need to like write this stuff down. Definitely write it down.
I'm gonna say thanks for her.
Thank you for the compliment. I assume it's on the drawing. Alright. So, yes, we are going to end the stream here. Thank you all so much for joining. It was very fun, and it was so much easier to do this time around now that the tablet was working. We'll do another live stream next week, Wednesday, same time, and we should be doing another Artfight attack. So if you're interested in seeing that, definitely subscribe, and just we'll be doing the same thing again. So, again, thank you, and everyone have a good rest of your night. Alright, good night.
Night, peoples.